Why did Tony Stark, Iron Man himself, build Peter Parker an Iron Spider suit? That's what we're gonna go over in this video. Let's get to it. We of course know that Tony Stark found Peter Parker on the internet and was like, man, I really like that kid, that Spider kid, he's going places. I'm gonna recruit him to my team. Then he brought him over to Germany, he gave him an updated suit, and he saw what Peter could do, and then he was like, well, if I do some tinkering with that, I could make this kid better than ever. Add a couple animatronic arms on there, a couple more bells and whistles. Yeah, let's see what happens. Bada bing, bada boom, Iron Spider suit. So when he started to look into how he could best make a suit for Peter Parker and what it would be based on, he decided that he was going to do the new research that he was starting with nanoparticles, and that he would, alongside working on his Iron Man suit, start work on this brand new nanoparticles spider suit for Peter. He also decided to take it a step further. After analyzing the web fluid that Peter had developed on his own, inside the suit is an actual reinforced solution that can make more web fluid on the go. And on top of this, there's a couple other upgrades, such as a full heads-up display, meaning the same thing that Tony sees when we see from his point of view inside the mask and all the moving pieces. Spider-Man also has that, and of course the eyes that adjust to let in a certain amount of noise through, if you will, which Peter did say has interference with his Spidey sense. So yeah, that's kind of cool that we recently got to learn this, and this adds a lot more to the universe. At least it does for me, because I always like to know some of the little details in there that I always question as a nerd. Like, hey, how about that vibranium? Well, what is, its maximum resistance, and how is this able to damage that, and how is this manufactured, and can we get a better look as to how this was made? Which was one of my favorite parts of The Amazing Spider-Man 1, that quick scene of when Peter is actually making the suit by himself. I really like that because, again, it sort of brings us down to a realistic level that makes it a lot less sci-fi, despite the fact that we live in this super sci-fi world when we watch these films. Again, it's the little details that always add more believability, to me at least. So yeah, how do you guys feel about this? The explanation of how Peter became Iron Boy Jr.?